if your daughter had a broken leg, you would take her to the hospital. Why is it any different if she has issues with her mental health? Hi, my name is Shafak, and I have been a patient off and on at Ibn Sina since for the last, I would say, about decade. And my journey really started when I started realizing I was struggling with some mental health issues. It started off initially just as some anxiety, but then it quickly grew into panic attacks and severe depression following that. And I just kept thinking, well, it will get better or it'll resolve, or maybe once I'm done with school. But mental health just is something that you can't always ignore, or you shouldn't ignore, because just like a physical health condition, it can take its toll on you over time. And when that happened for me, I was fortunate enough to know Dr. Hina through the Pakistani community through my dad, and she was able to point me in the direction of all the right resources available to not only me, but to everyone within the community at Ibn Sina. This for me looked like psychiatric care that involved the use of prescription medications to help with my anxiety and depression. And it also involved the use of the psychotherapist. And sometimes that was the highlight of my week, was getting to sit down and talk with someone openly about my struggles and my mental health conditions. And with the right tools at my disposal, which were the resources given to me by Ibn Sina, as well as a lot of hard work on my own part, I was able to feel the effects of the depression slowly start to lift. And with time, the panic attacks lessened, and the anxiety and the depression are so much more manageable now, almost non existent with the right care, with the right medication, and the proper treatment of my mental health, which I do every day through coping skills, healthy practices such as yoga, and trusting relationships with my family and friends. A big part of the reason why I got the care that I needed was because I had a dad, a Pakistani dad, who supported me in my journey on my mental health. He is the one who would often bring me to my appointments at Ibn Sina. The support from my family meant a lot to me to getting better. Fast forward about 4 years, I have just recently graduated nursing school, and I will be practicing as a pediatric ICU nurse. I graduated at the top of my class, and I continue to take care of my mental health every day. And my plans in the future are to give back to the same community where I gained so much that helped me get my life back on track. My message to someone who is struggling with the same mental health issues in this community is there's a little bit of a stigma being Pakistani or Indian, or being uninsured, or not having financial means to get mental health treatment. But mental health is just as important as physical health. And with the resources available at your disposal here at Ibn Sina for low cost or for underinsured people, it's important to take care of it before it becomes a bigger problem. So I would recommend to anyone who's struggling to reach out and try just one appointment and see if it can make a difference for you like it did for me.